What's up, everybody? Hope you are having a wonderful day. Just getting in some short game practice here in the backyard. My humble practice facilities of 3-point golf. Oh, it's fun though because of the trees we have in the backyard. That was a rock. Okay, we didn't gouge the wedge just yet. Because of the trees that we have here in the backyard, it's fun because you kind of have to learn how to work short game shots. This is probably like 30 yards. It helps work on flighting it low, like a low spinner, or kind of a high floating shot. But anyways, while I was practicing, it came to mind that it's been suggested once or twice to do a what's in the bag video, just to see what average Joe golfer like myself is playing in the bag right now. So after we get a few shots in here, we'll get ourselves a nice little fire going, nice little glass of something golden and delicious, and go over what is in the bag. We got the 60 degree right now, trying to practice some high cuts. Just a little right. Good strike though, good strike. Oh, a little more of an authoritative follow through on that one. Let's try that again actually. Oh man, see the tree, the tree. The tree. The tree strikes again. I'll go more softer hands on this one. Try to float this one higher. Oh, cut. Oh my gosh. It bounces over the net. Ladies and gentlemen, golf. Do a couple with the 56 here. Let's flight this one lower. All right, this one's going in the net. That net's a really small target. It's a very small target, which is good for practice because aim small, miss small. Do it. Oh man, so close. I like that strike though. That's a spinner. Oh. You know what? I'll take that as my victory. Let's move on to the rest of the video. The bag itself, being somewhat of a frugal golfer, I wanted to have a bag that would be able to last all year round. Living and golfing in the Pacific Northwest here in Washington State, we only have a select amount of months during the year where it's dry. So that means for a vast majority of the time out here that there might be some wet weather. And so I wanted to find a bag that was waterproof and also a good price point. And this Vice, I found this bag, great price, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Waterproof zippers on every pocket. This thing is totally waterproof, comes with the cover as well. It's a great bag. I like the look, the black with the offset or the off-tone neon green or secondary color neon green, whatever you want to call it. Really have enjoyed carrying this bag and having it on the push cart as well. I switched away from a cart bag. I got a stand bag because when I'm going to the range, I want to be able to just throw the bag on the ground and have it stand up, not have to have a push cart, just for practice sessions. So the bag has been phenomenal. Just like this standard Jack Daniels. Excellent. Let's go through what's actually inside the bag. I really enjoy playing these martinis. They're not, I don't want to say gimmicky, but they're really cool. I like the design, and specifically the ones that have this notch out about halfway up the tee. This is, I've found, the perfect height for my driver. Just like the look of these tees. I like martinis as well, specifically the Vesper. Shout out James Bond. These tees are just really cool. So this is the primary tee that I use for the driver. To be honest, when if I'm teeing it up on a par 3, I'll just find a broken off tee on the tee box. Moving on to the glove. I've actually got a new one still in the package. I haven't broken it out yet. Still using up the mileage on the previous glove, but I'm using the Tour Authentic, the ultra soft Cabretta leather. Fantastic glove. I usually do the medium glove. I want my golf glove to be really tight and almost like stretch to the feel or to the size of my actual hand. Kind of like what I do with my safety gloves at work. In construction, I'll wear a size smaller so that it actually can be really form fitted to my hand. I think it helps with just overall feel, being a more feel-oriented golfer, having something that promotes that just makes the job easier, because it's already hard enough, as we all know. Moving on to the piece of equipment that gets used every time you are playing golf, with every single swing. You know what, for a long time, I would buy like 4A refurbed golf balls. They performed well. I never noticed any big drawbacks from using the refurbished golf ball. But then I tried the brand new Callaway ball, the Chrome Tour. And this is by far and away my favorite golf ball I've ever used. I've played the Pro V1, Pro V1X, Chrome Soft, Chrome Soft X, Chrome Soft X, LS. The Chrome Tour is my favorite ball, especially since I got, which you'll see shortly, my new driver. I got last year's Callaway Paradigm Triple Diamond. That driver paired with this ball, the rock hard feel and just carry distance with this ball, it is noticeably different and better and just goes farther. And then on the flip side, working this ball with wedges is a lot of fun. You can get a lot of spin. I would say within 110, 115 yards is when you can really get this thing to work, and it's great. I use the triple track. As a golfer, being feel oriented, that feel also involves sight line, at least in my opinion, and having the triple track for aligning putts, it helps me to focus on something with my putting stroke so that I don't get distracted with the putting stroke itself. On to the fun part, the clubs. With the irons, we are rocking the Callaway Apex Pro 19s Smoked Edition. These irons are,
that looks pretty good.
Man, they are just crispy. Really fun to hit. My favorite part about these irons, and before these I was playing Mizuno MP60s, and those were amazing irons as well. I mean, I don't need to explain the reputation that Mizuno has in the industry with their club making, specifically their irons. But these to me feel better. I don't know what it is. It's just, it's like I said, being a feel-oriented golfer, these irons, I don't ever envision getting rid of these willingly. Perhaps I'll swing the newer models of the Apex Pro, or maybe the Apex MB, and seeing as my skill set of working the ball gets better and better. Just, they're phenomenal irons. I think Callaway, in my opinion, makes the best clubs on the market if you just go top to bottom, from driver to irons to wedges to putter. Their drivers, they speak for themselves. Their irons, I think, speak for themselves. When it comes to the wedge world, there's two incredible legends in the wedge construction world, and that would be Mr. Vokey and Mr. Cleveland. And Mr. Cleveland is the gentleman that actually constructs Callaway wedges. Moving on to the wedges, actually, it's a good segue. I am rocking the Callaway Jaws MD5 wedges in the 10 bounce with the S grind across the board. So I have a 50, a 52, 56, and a 60. I have found that the 10S configuration is the best suited for my game. These wedges, these MD5s, are absolutely fantastic. I think the newest model is still the Jaws Raw. There might be one edition after that. So these are, I guess you would say, maybe 2 years old, 2 years ago's edition. But I love them. Yeah, 50, 52, 56, and a 60, all in the 10S configuration. Standard lie.
I think I like it.
No bends, at least not yet. All right, 4, quite possibly my favorite club to swing right now, the Heavenwood Callaway Paradigm. Just got this, just put it in the bag, and boy, oh boy, am I glad that we did that. This is an absolute blast to swing. The Heavenwood is a 20-degree loft, but with the shaft length of a 4-wood, but it's a 7-wood club head. Even if you miss with this club, the ball still carries a helpful distance. Pretty awesome, very fun. You're probably noticing that we're not by a campfire right now, but since we filmed that video, we added the Paradigm 5-wood to partner up with the 7-wood. So, really awesome club. Pretty much everything I said about the Heavenwood echoes the same sentiment for the 5-wood. Paradigm is something else, man. On to the big driver. Just put this in the bag not long ago, just a few weeks ago. The Callaway Paradigm Triple Diamond. This is by far and away the most distance I've had off the tee since I got this driver. Obviously being a low spin, tee it high, swing hard, get that ball to go far. And that's what this driver enables me to do. Last but certainly not least, flat stick, the putter. I put up a video about this putter when I first got it. The putter chooses you, and that's exactly what happened for me. Plain and simple, I was walking through Dick's Sporting Goods. I forget why I was even there shopping. I don't remember why. And saw this putter, picked it up, and set a ball down, 15, 20-foot putt on their green. Sank the first one without even trying. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Sank the second one. And then I was like, oh, wow, okay, cool. Then I sank the third one, and I'm like, all right, this is weird. I've never been that consistent off the bat with a random putter in my hand. Putted a few more. I think I made 2 more of those putts. So 5 for 6. From that distance on turf, when it's fast and you're able to still feel and naturally swing a putter and make that amount of putts go in from that distance, that's pretty awesome, at least for a golfer of my caliber. So I didn't buy the putter that day. I went home that night. I was just thinking, and I could not shake the feeling that, man, that putter, I think I need it. I think I need that putter. Next day I went back, I putted again, 3 in a row. Make them. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's it. So I bit the bullet. I got this putter. Yeah, it served me very well. My bag is 95% Callaway. So we have the Odyssey putter, Callaway wedges, Callaway irons, Callaway fairway woods, driver. I think that about covers it for what's in the bag. If you've made it this far into the video, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for giving me your time this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're watching. I appreciate it very much. Until next time, remember, drive tanks, throw darts, and sink putts. Good night, everybody.